When it comes to death in dreams, people always tell you that when you die in a dream, you will wake up in real life. Of course, you get those prick losers that have never died in a dream and they say if you die in a dream, you die in real life. But I mean, Jesus Christ. Those are probably like the same people that say if you bite on your pinky with the same amount of force as you would a baby carrot, it would snap the same way as a baby carrot. Moving on. I was just like you at one point. I had never died in a dream before, but then things changed and things got flipped upside on its head, and now I can say that I have died in a dream before, and I can tell you exactly what will happen. Maybe not to you specifically, but I can tell you one of the outcomes that can happen. Before I talk about my death experiences though, I will say that I have spoken to maybe two other people who have died in their dreams, and they said that when they died, they just ended up waking up in real life. People tell you that when you die in a dream, your brain wakes you up because it doesn't know what comes after death, but I think that's just such malarkey after the 4 deaths, yes, the 4 deaths that I have experienced in my dreams. So coming in at dream number 1, we have the floating island. This dream starts off and I am on a floating island that looks very deserty, very Mad Maxy. It's a carnival looking island. There's a lot of rides everywhere. There's spots you can go to and shoot some shite so that you can get some plushie or something. And as soon as I'm in this dream, I'm immediately initiated to get off this island. Like, this is my objective. I need to get off this island and I have 2 minutes to get off this island. Otherwise, if I don't, some bad shite is going to happen and we will all die. So I only have 2 minutes, okay? So what do? I start running around just kind of looking for a way out of here. One of the first places I went to was like the control room of this floating island, kind of just the control room that keeps everything going. I don't really know the specifics because this is not a real location, but I can only assume that it keeps the power of the floating island going, plus all the rides. And when I was in there, I remember the captain of this floating island was honestly probably cheating on his wife with this 3-titted blue girl. It was like really kind of cool. I saw 3 tits and I was like, oh my god, like what the frick, 3 boobs? I wish I could stick around for this, but I gotta find a way out of here now. Sadly, this room didn't really give me an answer to get off of this. I go back outside and the timer runs out. 2 minutes is up. Once that I saw that the 2 minutes was up, I just felt the gravity of the floating island completely get disabled. We just started falling so fast onto the ocean. The island was pretty big that you couldn't see any ocean, but I can only assume that the island was floating over an ocean. At least in the dream, that's what I knew. I knew that this island was over an ocean. So the island's falling, everyone's screaming, the power gets shut off to all the carnival rides because we're just falling. You can feel the rumbling, we're falling, and then we hit the ocean, everything goes black. I want to say my vision was black for about 4 seconds, and then the dream restarts. 2 minutes on the clock, get off the island again. Yeah, the fact that that was my first ever death in a dream, that was a pretty damn radical death to have. Thankfully, on my second attempt, I did end up getting off the island. There was one of the rides led back onto land, and I just took that ride. So that was one of my deaths. It literally just went black, and then I respawned. You'll see that respawning is a common theme in these stories. For dream number 2, we have headshot. This dream is going to be a very fast telling, and you'll see why. I really don't remember a lot of the details of this dream, but here's what I do remember. I was in a white space like in the Matrix, like you know when Neo and Morpheus are in that white, I don't even want to call it a room, because is it really a room? Literally just a white void. I'm standing there, there's another guy in front of me, and we're standing head to like face to face. This dude pulls out a gun, shoots me in the face, and my vision didn't go black. I literally just like respawned a good like 6 feet behind him. There was no pause in between the shot. It was like instant. Yeah, that was a weird death. I don't remember why he shot me in the face either, but it's also kind of cool that I can say that one of my deaths was like a confirmed kill. Like, it doesn't get more confirmed than a headshot to the face. That's literally the only part of the dream that I remember. I don't know what I did after I respawned behind him, but there you go. Dream the 3rd, we have the drop. Imagine this, okay? Imagine a road that is spiraling up and up and up for a long while. Like, this thing is high up in the air. This road has grass on either sides of it. Not a lot of grass, but still enough grass for you to take a few steps and look over the edge of it. This road isn't being held up by anything either. It's literally connected to the ground and it just spirals up. There's trees on the outer side of the spiral where the grass is, and the scenery here is very tropical looking, like Far Cry 3 looking tropical. So the dream starts off and I'm holding on to the back of a truck. If this spiral is going clockwise up, then I'm holding onto the left side of the truck, trying my freaking damnedest not to let go. I'm holding onto this truck really freaking hard because I know that the odds of me falling off the side of this road / spiral would be very high if I let go, because again, like the way that the guy driving this truck is like just spiraling up and up, like he's definitely got his foot clenched to the ground. Pedal to the damn metal. And I'm really trying my hardest to just keep holding on to the side of this truck. Like getting flung off would be really freaking easy. The driver was one of my uncles, I believe, and there was a passenger in the truck, but I don't remember the passenger. The truck was white as well. This spiral road was literally like some Mario Kart 8 looking shite. So we're driving up and up this spiral and I'm just holding on so hard to the side of this truck, just trying my damnedest not to let go again. And once we reach the top, the truck just drives right off the end of this spiral and we are so high up, I look down and I'm like, holy shite, I am not surviving this landing. We were gonna land in water, but at the height that we were at, it would not matter like at all. So I see us all falling. Let me reposition this a little bit. I see us all falling, and since I know my death is about to happen, I think to myself, well, you know what? If I know I'm going to die, let me at least try and feel as much feeling as I can right as I'm about to die. Like, how much pain can I feel from this hit? So we are freaking falling. And like at this point, it's like kind of ridiculous that I was trying to hold on so hard to the side of the truck if I knew that it was just going to lead to us just falling from hundreds of meters up. However, though, I will say it looked really nice up there, like really freaking tropically nice. Like the truck was going to land on beach pretty much. Like we were going to land on water, but we were just like so close to the beach there. So the truck's getting closer and closer to hitting water, and we finally are getting feet away from it. We touch the water. I remember my lower half of my face hitting the top of the truck bed where I'm holding on to, and it's like I just felt my face just like go through the damn thing. Once I felt my face hit, like my vision just went white, and it's like my body just kind of like phased through it. My vision was white for maybe, the white slowly fades away, and all of a sudden I'm inside a train car. It was kind of weird too, because these train cars were like individual rooms. Kind of nice actually. It'd be cool if this existed, but it would be kind of impractical. But like this train car had like its own bathroom and a little spot for you to rest. So now that you guys have the train car envisioned, my eyesight starts coming back in very slowly, and I'm in just my underwear. I'm looking throughout this train car and I am extremely confused. Like so confused, so lost, because I remember falling off the truck and I remember dying. So how did I end up in this train car? Like, how did that death have anything linked to where I'm at right now? Literally, what is the correlation? How am I here right now? I should be dead. The train car that I was in clearly looked like there may have been a homeless person in it, because it just didn't look all that great. The bathroom had clothes scattered throughout it. I remember the bathroom too having like a very weird looking animal in there. So there's that. I put on some clothes really quick. The train stops. I get out of the train, and my sister Samantha and my brother Salem are both waiting there for me. They're excited to see me, and I'm still so lost. I'm telling them literally exactly what I just experienced. I experienced death, I just fell off a truck, and now I'm here. And since they're just in a damn dream, they don't know what the hell I'm saying. Like, they're confused, they're brushing me off as if I'm talking about nothing. Like, it was honestly getting to me a little bit. I'm like, you guys are not listening. Like, I just died. I don't know why I'm on this train. I don't know why I'm here right now. And they're like, what? Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? And they just keep questioning me so much that I just kind of brush it off myself. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I I guess I should just forget about that then. And I literally forgot that I just died and my dream went on. Cool thing too is that the location where the train stopped is a real location. It's in Markham. You don't know Markham? Like Markham, Ontario, Canada, Milky Way galaxy, Earth. I used to live in Markham and I was actually pretty close to that train station. That train station is on Main Street, so if you have Google Earth, I guess that's not hard to find. It didn't look exactly like it, but I knew that it was the same spot. So that was dream number 3. Again, another death, but instead of my screen going black, it went white. I guess my vision, not really my screen. That one was definitely the most interesting death. Yeah, I have to say so for sure. Very, very odd circumstances, that one. And now for dream the 4th, we have hydraulic press. I honestly remember like a good amount of this dream, but I'm gonna try and sum it up into not that long. So I'll start from where the dream is important, I guess. I'm doing this backflip off of this awning. That's word of the day for you. I'm doing this backflip off of this awning, and I'm trying to do the backflip off the awning and then planting my feet onto this wall opposing from the awning. I don't know, just some real parkour shit. Then out of nowhere, this gorilla slash human thing. The gorilla I actually knew, like it's a guy that I used to work with a little bit. He was just in gorilla mode though. He starts coming after me, which makes me pause my parkour moment. And I'm kind of running around the awning area, trying to not get caught by him. I remember like a second gorilla kind of thing also coming up with the original dude, the original gorilla. And I knew that the 3 of us were underneath this like hydraulic press. This thing would also go down like super fast too, like super freaking fast. It wasn't slow like those hydraulic press videos you see online. So man, I realized that we are underneath this hydraulic press and I'm like, yo, if I just move 1 foot back and let the hydraulic press down on these 2 gorillas, then I can go right back to my parkouring. Unfortunately, I got caught in the crossfire. I was literally half a foot out from the press. And man, this was a weird death because like it's not like a confirmed death, but I don't know what else it would be. The press presses down and I knew that I just died, but my view stayed where it was before the press came down. Does that make any sense? It's kind of like when you V-clip in Gmod. So the press came down on us and I turned into a ghost essentially. And since I'm a ghost, now I can't do my cool parkour tricks. There's also a quote that I remember from that dream that I don't think I will ever forget. The quote goes as such: "Why does every girl get with a guy named Jason on their 13th relationship?" I don't know how true that is. I doubt it's true. And it was only like a few days later where I made the connection, Jason and Friday the 13th. I know. I don't know why my brain thought of that, but hey, it just did. So there you guys have it. Those were my 4 deaths that I've experienced throughout my dreams. If you guys have experienced a death in your dreams, please write them in the comments because I am also really curious as to how other people have died in dreams. Anyways, people, this was my experiences with death in dreams. Again, let me know in the comments how your death has happened in dreams and why they happened. Marshall Acosta coming in at 660 subscribers. Excuse you. Marshall Acosta coming in at 660 subscribers. People, I'm trying to reach 999 subscribers by the end of the year. Why 999? I will not tell you until I get there. So help an Ergen out, okay? If that button is looking telling, is looking beautiful, is looking ready, hit it. If you liked this video, dislike it, add it to your watch laters, add it to your favorites, add it to your music playlist. This was a Marshall Acosta production. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below and tell your friends about me. Bye.